The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
The month of September concludes for Carson-Newman men's soccer on Saturday against Newberry. Here with the head coach, Lyons. I'm Andrew Rogers for the Eagles Sports Network. Coach, after that loss to Coker last Saturday, you're able to bounce back again. Third time you've lost a game this year, but you've bounced back and not avoided back-to-back losses. I know that's not the result maybe you wanted, but for how the game grew on last night, obviously a tie is just fine on the road. What have you liked about your group as they've been able to kind of shrug off the loss from previous games and bounce back, we'll say, in the next?
Yeah, the group have done well, in different circumstances with adversity. Like last night, they put into effect what we've been working on in practice. I thought we deserved the 2 goals that were created really well, again, with what we've been focused on. So, yeah, a little disappointed when you go 2-0 up to draw the game. But, typical sack battle. Mars Hill were effective in what they did. And I think if we just limit our mistakes, it could be a different result. But, that's going to be the focus going forward, limit our mistakes and then taking the opportunities in the attack.
It seems like very similar to last year. Last year there were so many injuries. This year there's just so many injuries at the goalkeeper position. You haven't had Federico for some time. Eric and Levi have kind of bounced back in between the goalkeeping role. But how have you liked how the back line of defenders in front of that goalkeeper has competed for the most part defensively, considering the circumstances of not knowing who that goalkeeper may be game in and game out?
Whoever's in goal, we've got trust in them, so that's not a problem. And then defensively, we've been working a lot with that unit, and it's improving. Needs to be better still. We know that, given the results, and that'll be a process throughout the season. So every game, we're just looking to get better in all departments. Defending being a big part of it, and then obviously in the final third as well. I thought we were in the final third much more kind of aggressive and ruthless when we got into good areas, and that's a big thing we've been talking about in training. Hopefully we can continue that going into Saturday's game.
Seems like every year when we go into South Atlantic Conference player, we talk about a South Atlantic Conference match. They're all meaningful, but when you look at the standings right now, I think there's 5 or 6 teams tied with 4 points. And then you've got Emory Henry at the bottom, and so many of those teams are only going to make it in the top 8 to compete for the SAC tournament. But with the way your schedule aligns, and before you head into this home-heavy month of October, it seems like this match against Newberry it's a little bit more important considering it's on the road, but also where you kind of sit in the standings.
Yeah, definitely, and we know how competitive the SAC is. Every win is going to be a big one, and having the home stretch hopefully will work in our favour, but still you want to take as many points on the road as possible. That does put a big level of importance on Saturday's game. And again, taking the positives out of last night, if we can continue in the attacking areas and then shore up a little bit defensively, looking forward to Saturday's game.
What do you know about this Newberry team and what kind of stands out? You beat them last year here at home. What stands out when you look at this team and start to prepare for them?
Yeah, typical to what we've seen before. We know that they're going to be pretty well organised with a number of different attacking threats. I think it's important for us to be patient. If they do sit a little bit deeper and we have to break them down, moving the ball quickly, being creative in the final third, and then taking the opportunities when they come.
When you look at the stretch of October and what's to come, it seems like road matches are always important to get or at least tie, but with what's to come and you've got the home schedule, what does your team need to do well to secure a solid result on the road?
Like I say, being solid defensively, not taking any risks, and in the attacking third, in our build-up play, being patient and being creative. And then, like we've talked about with the guys, being ruthless in that final third and taking our chances when they come.
Good luck Saturday, Coach.
Thank you.
That's head coach Lyons. I'm Andrew Rogers for the Eagles Sports Network.